In this activity, we're going to animate some objects. I've created a slide that we're going to use for this. And normally you would go out to Google Images, or you would insert shapes and what have you. I've already done that for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to animate the boxes and pictures that are already on this slide. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to select each of these boxes and icons or graphics that are on the screen. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to hold my control key down, and I'm going to click on each box in order. Now the order that you click these in is the order that they'll be animated. So let's click on each one of these. And notice there's a box around the images that are selected with these little drag handles on. You could actually resize these if you wanted to, but you can tell if they're selected or not. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select the picture in the middle. Okay, so I've got everything selected now that I want to animate, and I'm going to apply the same animation to each one of these. You can choose different animations for each of these, but it depends on your personal preference and what you're trying to accomplish. Now to animate these, I'm going to click on the Animations tab, and now I have to select an animation effect. Okay, and I can choose one of these, or if you click on that little drop down, you can actually go to more entrance effects, which gives me a lot more choices. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on Boomerang, and notice in the background you saw those images moved. I'm going to click OK. The other thing I'm going to show you is the animation pane. So I'm still on the Animations tab. If you click on Animation Pane, you see these timings here. The green boxes represent timings. Okay, each one of these boxes now, notice over here when I click on that, okay, I've got it selects this when I click on the second one. So these are the animation effect that are applied to each one of these objects. Here's the picture. That was the last one I selected. So they're in the order that I want. Now what I have to do is I have to set the timing for these. And so the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to click on the top one here. I'm going to hold my shift key down and click on the bottom one. Now I've selected all of those. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to have each of these come in one by one. So I'm going to select after previous, and I'm going to adjust the timing here. Normally you'd want to make this relatively short, but just so that we can see what's going on, I'm going to make it a little bit longer. And you do that by clicking on this little scroller right here. So there you have I've adjusted the timing. I'm going to move this out just a little bit to see if we can see this still. I'm going to zoom in, and you can see that for instance, this particular picture, well, let's go over this way here. Okay, you can see how long these are going to play. The length of the bar represents the length that they're going to play. So let's close this up now. So I think we're ready to start. I'm going to select the slideshow icon, and we'll just take a look at it. Notice each one comes in. Takes about a second and a half for them to appear. And the order that I clicked on them is the order that they're entering the slide. So there you have it. One of the things you might try is select a different effect. You had a choice of under that more entrance effect of a lot of options here. So give it a try and have fun with it.